Chào mừng các bạn quay trở lại với kênh đủ nii-chan của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta lại tiếp tục chơi The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Next Gen nhé.
Faster.
Hôm qua là tôi đã đi chiêu mộ một số thành viên để thực hiện phi vụ cướp nhà đấy. Rồi ở đây giờ tôi đang đi chế cái trúc sổ để đầu độc bọn lính thôi. Làm nhiệm vụ nhanh thôi, cày nhanh. Các bạn giờ chỉ còn nhiệm vụ chính, nhiệm vụ phụ chả còn nữa nên cũng khá là nhanh. Không trộm cắp thì không lút nhà nữa.
What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Lance Corporal Václav. How'd that prick wind up with us?
Volunteered. Word is he had to bribe the medics to let him enlist.
He mad or what?
That's just it. Certifiably insane. Didn't pass the tests apparently.
But to pay hard coin to enter the army? At my age, nothing could surprise me.
Nothing about the cook.
Tôi kiểm tra lại OBS chút để mọi thứ vẫn đang ổn nha. Vì phòng lỗi để băng game luôn mà. Vừa băng game rồi bảo lại. Để... phải nghe lại mấy thằng kia à. Mà
What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Lance Corporal Václav. How'd that prick wind up with us?
Volunteered. Word is he had to bribe the medics to let him
một
enlist.
cái skip qua đoạn này rồi.
That's
Còn
just
nói
it.
lại.
Certifiably insane. Didn't pass the tests apparently.
But to pay hard coin to enter the army? Thought at my age, nothing could surprise me.
Nothing about the cook.
Tránh đường.
Crawl back under your rock.
What do you have to say?
That Horst Borsodi, you got a daughter?
Boss,
Why'd you ask?
Vlodimir.
Well, think on it. To marry into a dynasty like that, it'd be like living in clover.
Trust me, you do better not to take any interest in the Borsodis.
Why the hell not?
It can only bring trouble, mate. Only trouble.
Nothing interesting.
Có hai thằng ở ngoài nữa.
What do you have to say?
Fish chowder for supper the day.
That true? Who told you?
No one. Came through the western gate the morn. Saw Martin on the pier, rod in hand, fishing.
That's a right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. Just the gumption to enrich our gruel.
Aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic. Aye. Aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic.
Pier near the western gate. Should be easy enough to find.
200 bước. Bắt chạy đỡ xa. Hỏng quá. Xem một chút nào tele được không? Để không được rồi. Cái này ngang chạy bộ. Đấy.
Had enough of this job.
Xong cái DLC này còn cái DLC nữa. Cố gắng em một lần để làm video luôn này. Xong hết. Tôi sẽ cày xong hết cả thành tựu nữa. Để sau không phải chơi. Nuối tiếc gì vì The Witcher 3 nữa. Vào ban ngày ạ. Ngồi thiền.
Must be the cook. Good day.
Yeah.
What about you?
Skip qua mấy đoạn hơi dại vớ vẩn này thôi.
It'll cost you, mate. Something dear.
500 ạ. Anh sẽ giúp tôi viết phí.
Asking a lot. Too much. How about you do this free of charge, huh? Out of the kindness of your heart.
Aye, I'll help. Out of kindness.
Wait for the signal, and mum's the word. Understood?
Được rồi. Học kém quá. Có cái nhiệm vụ khốn khiếp nào? Chứ là có cái vụ ở đây nhỉ? Anh chạy qua làm gì có đâu. Cậu sinh ra.
Let me alone or regret it.
Ooh, what'll you do to me, Dove?
Are you a witcher?
Leave her alone.
Why's that? Want us to plough you? Is that it? Doable.
Bla.
Let the woman go. Then we can flirt.
Look at that. Vagrant Mutt's giving us orders. Needs to know his place. Fuck him up.
Mày
You all right?
Fine. Truth be told, I'd have managed on my own. But thank you.
Walk you home?
Hey now, I'm grateful, sure, but I'll not demonstrate that in the alcove.
Walk you home, that's it.
In that case, yes. Come.
what neighbor?
Master Witcher, do you always help folk for free?
Sometimes for free, usually for pay.
Phew. I was afraid you were abnormal.
What? Là cái nhà gần đấy
Here
mà.
it is. Really, you needn't have troubled yourself.
Might be right, but these days, better safe than sorry. Take care of yourself.
Thế thôi á? Vãi. Thế 50 kinh nghiệm luôn. Còn cái nhiệm vụ nào? Deadman Party. À, chuẩn bị cho vụ trộm tiếp nào.
And Countess Yvonne of Lanexeter's necklace. Your handiwork, wasn't it?
It was. I scaled a gutter.
Bla bla bla.
Well,
Bắt đầu đi.
this heist, it's no jest. So if any of you has any doubts, isn't sure, now's the time to leave. Won't be able to after. The Borsodi's auction house, its vault. That's our target. Eveline, you'll enter through the tower when the patrol rounds this corner. Drop us a line. We have to be inside within 5 minutes, is that enough?
It's plenty.
Splendid. Once we're all in the tower, we'll proceed to the auction house. Shouldn't see any guards inside. If we do, we'll have Geralt and his blades. Then, downstairs to the vault. Quinto will crack the lock. We get in the vault, take the loot, disappear out the back through a secret passage. I've said my piece. Any questions?
Dân anh ơi.
All right, let's get to work. Want to be
Yeah,
done
tôi
with
cũng
this
muốn
as
thế.
soon as possible.
We'll
Tôi chẳng quan tâm
reconvene
đâu.
in the gateway beside the tower. Midnight sharp. And everyone's to make sure they're not followed. I'll get word to the cook in the barracks.
What about wearing masks? Not a city in the north that don't have wanted posters with my likeness hanging about.
I'll tend to that. Ah, one last thing. Inform the City Watch. Blabber anything about this over an ale, and I'll kill you. With me own hands.
If you're so damn scared somebody'll talk, let's all go there together. Now.
Any objections? Anyone need more time? On our
Deal.
way then.
Tới đi, còn gì để làm nữa đâu. Let's go. 200 điểm kinh nghiệm. Không còn là một con số nhiều nữa.
Let's begin. Prime. Just one patrol. Mixture of yours must have worked. Eveline, you ready?
Are you kidding? Of course I am.
Three, two, one. It's clear. On your way.
Ploughing city foul. Shite all over again.
What? I'll show you.
The troll's turning round.
We've 1 minute. Move.
Hail Military, hallowed mother, keep us from...
Đột nhập thành công thôi. Yes.
If memory serves, you assured us there be no one inside.
Seems my informer was wrong.
Is that all you've got to say? I nearly broke my neck.
You knew what you were signing up for. This is no time to argue.
Not the time, true. But we'll discuss this later. You can be sure of that.
At your service, mate. One guard could mean many more. You'd best draw your sword now.
No.
What now?
No one dies. Said so from the start.
Kiếm gỗ ạ. Dùng tạm. Nếu mình không giết người bằng kiếm thì mình có thể giết người bằng phép mà. Giống ích ni hay ác nên...
Whatever. Don your masks and let's go.
Là kinh ra đô với cả. Tôi có phải một lúc ra kiểm tra OS một tí. Có gì loot không? Đỏ này.
Letters must be old. String seems to say so too.
Letter.
It was true love. Clear for now. Knock on wood.
Good. Eyes in the back of your heads, everyone.
Mine are open.
Yes, but we shall raise the starting What's this? Guards! Guards!
Should have stayed in that cage.
You said...
I damn well know what I said. At them before they sound the alarm. Your mum smells of gooseberries!
Trời ơi, đánh này bao giờ xong? Chịu rồi.
Lovely.
Mẹ, spam ác. Hép what? Có thằng nào tỉnh đông cái hép?
Stop him! He's not to flee!
Và đó là không ai phải chết mà. Mày không nghe tao à?
Lock themselves in.
Bollocks!
Damn it.
Lay down your arms! You have no chance!
Perhaps not. But we do have hostages.
Mercy, master!
On the count of 3, we go in! 1, 2...
Come one step closer and folk will die!
Hold now! We must negotiate. What are your demands? To release the hostages?
Buy us a bit of time, Geralt.
We have one demand. Pull back from the auction house.
You know I cannot do that!
You can, just not sure you want to. How about I help you decide? Kill a hostage.
Just do what they want! I beg you!
Calm yourself! No one is to be harmed, clear?
Nothing simpler. So long as you take your boys and pull out, we'll all live happily ever after.
I repeat, that is not an option. We must bargain, reach an agreement.
So we want a wagon and horses.
It's the middle of the night. Where am I to find a wagon?
Rather go looking for caskets?
He means it!
Good point. A wagon then? What kind?
Timey took a gander downstairs. Vault's open.
Câu giờ thành công rồi.
We're not picky. Any old cart, long as it has wheels that roll.
All right, I'll get it done. In exchange, you must release the hostages.
How many?
All of them.
You know I can't do that. Here's a compromise. One hostage now, the rest once the wagon arrives.
Câu được giờ thành công không?
So be it. Agreed.
Thanks be to my little...
But anything smells fishy, or you dawdle even a bit, heads will roll, understand?
Calm now. You'll hear horses neighing before a quarter hour's out. Matko, Shadru, city stables, on the double.
Good work.
Sorry, boys. You'll have to go on without me. I didn't sign on for this turn of events.
Just one way out of here. Through the vault.
There's a second. The chimney. Believe I'll squeeze through.
Doubt you can, Witcher. You've no choice, I'm afraid. Let's go. Downstairs.
Thì có chạy không hay đi theo? Thôi, cứ đi đã. Thằng này giết mấy người rồi đấy. Không nghe lời tao. Nó bảo không giết người rồi mà.
The lock, lovingly crafted. 2 spring-loaded bolts, cylindrical plugs, Dameritian wards.
I'm not interested. No one's interested. We go in. Geralt, you're at the fore.
Why me?
It's why I hired you. Now move. We've no time.
Wow. Xong việc này tao giết mày.
Do or die.
Ây da. Họng cháu. Bắn đừng. Oh.
Shit, as if I haven't seen enough excitement.
Con sợ ác. Ơ. Sao lại mất 2 cái nâng cấp giáp rồi? Cái đấy mùi thiền không mất cơ mà.
That's it, for now. Same paintings were on the block.
Lút này, trong mấy cái giường này trông có vẻ đồ ngon đấy.
They're in the vault.
Ui
Lock
dồi
themselves in.
Ui dồi, nó lại giàu điên.
Battering ram! Run and get a ram! For the king! For Redania!
Redenia mất nước rồi, kêu cái gì nữa. Nhíp gắt thắng rồi. Làm gì còn Redenia nữa.
Pay for this!
King Radovic chết rồi.
You'll hang for this, all of you. You'll hang for this, all of you.
Battering ram! Run and get a ram!
Hết rồi, rút hết phòng này và đi ơi.
You don't know who you're fucking with.
I don't give a fuck.
On the contrary, I know all too well.
Ewald?
Greetings, brother. Been years.
Well, well. Complications, complications.
Think you owe us an explanation, Ewald Borsodi. This family reunion, what's the point?
Revenge. For betrayal. Years of poverty. Humiliation. Father left the auction house to me in his will. Horst cheated me. Had me disinherited.
Anything. Everything we earned, you squandered on cards and whores. Father didn't see that. I did.
That's no excuse, Horst. And it won't save your life.
You two, stand with me. I'll not let the Redanians lay a hand on you. Give you whatever you want.
Nên chọn cái nào nhỉ? Cái nào lấy được ngôi nhà? Okay.
Generous offer, Horst. Believe I'll take it.
What? How dare you?
Hate to be taken for a ride. Said that from the start. Should have treated it seriously.
Well, hard not to agree with that. Sorry, Ewald.
You see? All have turned against you. Once again. This time for the last time.
Lừa tao từ đâu đến cuối, ra lệnh cho tao.
Yet to be
Ăn
seen. I'll not go quietly.
Vừa này ăn một Witcher à? Làm sao? Ăn Witcher. Ui giời, phản đòn ngay. Ui giời. Nhìn kiếm ai xịn hơn hả?
Look, even your accomplices have turned against you. But not I. A brother once, a brother always. I'm prepared to forgive you.
Is that so?
On one condition. That you acknowledge me as head of the family. And bow before me. I might have fallen prey had I not known. But I do, Ewald. The bad shilling that always turns up.
Thế mà bảo không giết. Chết, bấm nhầm nút. Em bấm nhầm nút chứ. FPS nó thấp thế nhỉ? Chịu rồi. Mày yếu quá.
Bathe and dress him for the funeral. Something presentable. I'll not have him bring me more shame. At last. How I despise unfinished business.
What do you say we talk about my reward?
Yes. Well, as I said, you're free to take what you please.
Think I'll give this ruby necklace a new home.
And as I said...
Of course. The Witcher.
I want Max Borsodi's house. Whatever it is.
You fail to understand. Scrolls, documents, the will in there. None of this can land in strange hands. Not for any price.
Không đưa tôi.
Any? You sure?
Gents, might I appeal to your sense of reason?
Yes, Witcher. I'd sooner die than let you have those papers.
Be happy to help you join your brother.
You, stand with me. Security consultant. The position's yours, with a salary in the thousands.
Lucrative offer. I like lucrative offers.
2 betrayals in a row. Not an ounce of honor.
What can I say? I am a thief.
Kill the Witcher!
Pau game. Check. Hành trang. Ra Witcher mặc vào đi. Mặc đồ ăn trộm nhớ đi. Wow.
Stay in formation!
Bọn này không bị ảnh hưởng bởi ác à? Tự đánh tự chết.
You're done.
Tuyệt. Ngon đó. Thế này đơn giản không? Giết hết là được. Ui rồi, nói chung cái kho của báu của thằng này là cả một gia tài đấy. Giàu vãi. Cái này đem đi bán thì úi tiền. Nhảy ra đi. Sơ đồ chế tác kiếm bạc thôi mà. Cái đồ để nhặt chưa vậy? Vẫn còn đấy, bên này còn mà. Một đống. Hoài. Không nhặt thì phí. Người chết rồi có dùng được đâu. Mấy cái dương trong này nhặt sao?
Damn candles. The Danians will be here soon. Damn it, secret passage, where is it?
Chắc phải ở bên này thôi. Bên này có tường mà. Đó.
Air seeping through the cracks. Passage must be here. Now, how do I open it?
Cục công tắc ở đâu chứ? À đủ, công tắc ở đâu vậy? Sao để mở được?
Battering ram! Run and get a ram!
Phòng bên này không có. For real. Ở đây, theo.
Nick of time. Now to get out of here.
Ê, tôi chỉ muốn nhặt cái túi thôi mà. Mất công vào đây rồi thì nhặt đi. Rồi. Thế mà không giấu đồ gì xịn xịn chút. Người ta đã mất công chạy vào trong này rồi.
None shall pass. Halt! You got
Lại đóng thuê chiến tranh.
Again.
Shut it and pay.
Đã lục rồi.
Already paid. Once is enough.
Spy. Let's arrest him.
What's going on here?
Reporting the capture of a suspicious individual, sir. A spy.
A witcher'd make as good a spy as you'd make a chaperone. I catch you extorting coin again, you'll go straight to the front. The Eastern Front. And you, Witcher, best give these parts a wide berth.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Dặm voi tiền mình láo thật, lần trước đã đưa rồi.
Witchers, good folk, are like necrophages, vile in appearance and reeking of dead men's bile.
Redania.
Ô, nó gần đấy.
One drink all I had. All this kicking. Herring's got to turn and mix from time to time.
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
Nhà, có một đứa con gái.
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches are sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Chưa quen nè.
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall to propose a round of Gwent.
Afraid to lose?
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard. Lay out your cards.
Đấy, chả có bài nào ngon lắm. Đừng. Ô, sao lại bị tăng lên kìa? Bài của nó là gì vậy? Ồ, nhân đôi sức mạnh tất cả các bài đám điệp tác dụng với cả hai người chơi. 26 à? 8 8. Hai lá này là win luôn. Căng rồi nha. Nó không ném được cái bay nào ra à? Đẹp. Mình vẫn thắng. Đưa bài đây.
Not much I detest more than losing. Well, my congratulations. This card's yours.
Thanks.
Tốt, chả biết là
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Oi, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt. Come. Oh, that's better. All right, what do you have for me?
Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
Ah, Horst must be livid.
He's not.
No?
He's not anything except dead. His brother, same thing. A few others too.
Stones you've got. But I didn't think you'd have the stomach for a massacre.
Situation got out of hand.
Oh, sounds familiar.
Shut
I'm
up.
not amused.
No? Why not?
'Cause unlike you, killing gives me no pleasure.
The Borsodis aren't worth your tears. Sons of bitches to a man.
The Borsodis. What's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
Không ạ.
All in all, not really. Just asking out of courtesy.
Commendable manners. You need something.
Nothing more, don't think. I'm off to entertain your brother.
Break a leg. Literally.
Fucking nothing like a good band of mates.
Had enough of this.
Dạ, nó cái bàn nó kiếm ở đâu nhỉ? À đây. Tránh đường, tránh đường.
Honor in the fatherland.
Đây à? Tuyến đường nào tốt nhất? Được, chạy từ Anet đi. Chạy cướp bóc, cướp à?
son.
Chọn level 7. Level 7.
Right, me lovers, to work!
Ở map mới mà level 7. Cái dấu hỏi chấm này ở khu vực mới mà. Bình thường chúng nó level 3 mấy mà. Tiện đi qua thì lấy thôi chứ. Xong đi dấu hỏi chấm ở đây chạy bộ đến là đẹp luôn.
Come on.
Này con nách cơ ghẻ tránh đường. Không có tâm tư cho chúng mày đâu. Không khu vực cần khám phá thì chả tội gì phải chém cả, tốn thời gian. Cao đấy lại có rồng rắn lên mây nào à? Dragon Hollow Blood gì đấy. Ủa, quái vật.
Come on.
Làm sao? À. Ui, giọng khán cái giọng đờm ấy, đờm. Đấy. Yes.
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
Xong rồi. Oh shit. Khám phá khá là thành công đấy chứ. Diệt được một ổ quái vật. Lại còn tìm được một móc tele nữa. Chả tội gì. Dấu hỏi chấm này nó mang giá trị cao. Đừng trong rừng. Nhưng mà nó lại có chỗ cao chỗ thấp, hơi khó đi.
Come on, Roach.
Em lại còn có thời gian làm vòng hoa hả?
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Nimble hands you got there.
I should hope so. I'm a surgeon.
Think I prefer you using them this way.
Less blood?
More beauty.
There's a beauty to surgery, I assure you.
I know. Just out here, in this landscape, it does more for me than in an operating
Tán tỉnh
room.
em này à. Tôi sẽ speed
Remember
nhá.
to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for. So I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Sensor là lưu hương.
Shall we?
Ok.
Let's go.
Điều rồi, làm cho nhanh.
The tone was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just...
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum.
Tiền còn ở dưới đất nữa. Ui, cổ vật luôn mà, lút cả mộ. Cả lăng mộ họ nhà người ta. Mình vào mình lút mẹ hết. Nó kiêng nể thì luôn. Có khóa rồi, không vào lút được.
Wraiths. Knew this wouldn't be easy.
Mà
Come on. Last of the surprises? Sure hope so.
Cái này có tường nứt này, dùng A phá được.
Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom. Probably shouldn't touch that. Vlodimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room. Life and death, fire and blood. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Blah 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 blah.
Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed.
Ô, có phòng bên kia nữa.
Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire.
Cái mộ này cũng nhiều đồ phết, dầu điên.
Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vlodimir von Everek.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlod's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everek's rise only for von Everek blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Oh shit.
None of you are Vlodimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again.
Wow.
You die here, vagrants! Kill him, von Everett.
For Olgierd's blood.
Mang bị phản đòn ạ.
You die here, flashbag!
thế thôi à? Chỉ thế thôi à? Còn ma rách gì?
My. Ornery whore sons those Von Evericks, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vlodimir von Everec, brother to Olgierd. Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on important business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Mentioned you like to enjoy yourself. Well, just so happens that's why I'm here. Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and...
Cầm được éo lắm mà lấy.
What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
Đi, lên.
I will go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah.
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh yes. Yes, it is.
Ma nó nhập vào mình ạ. Thế muốn thân thể Witcher thế à?
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt, I'm Vlodimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
It's his fault.
A pleasure to meet you, my sweet.
Whose?
His. You know, Olgerd's brother.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Leave Shani out of this.
Ah, is that her name? Lovely. A perfect name for a perfect lass.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vlodimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
What if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vlodimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Don't change the subject, my sweet. If a grove's not to your liking, we can cut straight to the chase and make for the nearest haystack.
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. You see, I've a friend who's getting married. She invited me to the wedding, but I need an escort. I had hoped that when Geralt saw me weaving the garland for the wedding, he'd invite me, but, well, I hoped wrong.
All is not lost, Pudding. I shall escort you. No better dancer in all Redania than Vlodimir von Everec.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change, so we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vlodimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then... the haylofts we shall devastate together.
We're just friends, always have been.
Never professed your love? No heartfelt admissions, confessions?
Never anything between us.
You mean to say you never gripped those gorgeous... Ooh. Never cherished those beautiful, nay, stunning... So, soft in the head or the loins?
Excuse me?
Ah, a pederast. Fine, if it's not your flavor, you needn't taste. All the better for me. I'll see she's properly satisfied. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward. I'll be right behind you.
À, nó vào game một tí. Cái này cất cái gì? Tự nhiên, chiến tích. Đổi đồ ăn chút nhỉ. Thế còn 16. Sữa bò này. Hôm nãy phá được cái tường này. Đi vào.
A comely maid.
Ai?
Grave robber. Tried to crawl in through the well. Broke his neck.
Meaning the scabby runt wished to rob our family crypt.
Đó là chìa khóa. Chìa khóa của cái gì nhỉ? À, phòng ngoài có một dãy. Cái hang này dẫn đi đâu đây?
I detest spiders. The creepiness to shut tight.
Không nhiều thế. Đừng kẹp. À không phải đừng kẹp. Đường này dẫn đi đâu vậy? Oh.
Why do you pour through my ancestors' bones? On your way, leave the dead to rest in peace. Are you a witcher or a scavenger? Hands off the family heirlooms.
Shut up. I do what I want.
Shut up. That's right, shut up. Cho mượn thân xác rồi.
This whole witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Bloody fine mount.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
Đó, dạ hay bị ngắt nhá. Đang nói xong con ma nó nói phát. Thật là ngắt mẹ nó đối thoại luôn. Tắt cả sub luôn.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine.
What
All
now?
cocksucker Yaramir quarters. Those were the days.
Xin lỗi mọi người, tôi phải dừng nhiều như thế này.
No sign of her yet. We need to wait.
Nó bị trong dạ dày ấy. Ói lên tận họng. Dạ. Phải dừng ra.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa.
Quay chưa?
Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Oh no, we're not gonna steal.
Come now, we're merely borrowing.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully. Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding. And we must be neat. May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
You see? Geralt's been a pill, a nag. That all changes today.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very talkative to start with.
He's been a fool, but I shall make up for that now. Will you marry me?
A big step, but I will think about it. For now, we should simply enjoy my friend's wedding. May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry. Ah, hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb. Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I'd brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
My uncle's in the circus. He can swallow swords. Can you?
Ê, làm sao vậy? Cướp tầm bẩn nhầm nút à?
Come. Time to meet and be greeted.
I shan't stray a step from your side.
The long journey to
Be
be
nice
with
now.
Xin
Once
chào.
more, all the best.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings.
What?
The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Place my hope in the eternal fire.
Tham gia hoạt động của đám cưới cho đến nửa đêm.
Arrived, that's it.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire.
Okay.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers, but we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Yeah.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Oh, mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vlodimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vlodimir and I need to find the Fire Eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
No, Joss lives down the hill. There's stone his way.
The hound tore its chain off the wall.
It
seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood. Chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt. A bone gnawed so clean I've only ever seen two like this. One in an anthill, the other when I caught a hen after not eating for a week. A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Yet judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks.
Following some dog's
So I shall
trail?
follow these.
Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. A broken branch. As if one too heavy
No
sought to
discoveries of
scamper
note
up
as
this
yet,
tree, but I shan't give up.
Thế rồi,
This
thế rồi.
witcher work suits me swimmingly.
Không nghe được tiếng mà xa thế. Tôi đến đây. Không thể để đám cưới thiếu trọn vẹn được. Con chó nó to đến mức vậy. Phát con chó cỏ này kìa.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Real.
Leave it alone.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing unbound.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a
Oh, you shan't pull the... Now here's the plan. We shall head down the...
But...
Silence. Do you know me, sir? You will stay close at my side. We will return to the wedding, where you will put on a show to make our honored guests soil their breeches from joy. Got it?
Yes.
Good. Then let's be off. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump. Yes! Bear!
Seems there shall be no tricks. We must inform the bride's mother the magician turned coward.
The fuck? Ah. Không hiểu đấy. Ui, thời gian đâu mà lo con heo rừng này. Hoa nữa. À, lợn hội thoại lắm xong lăn mẹ ra ngất à, phiền thật. Cửa vào đâu nhỉ?
I found your fire liquor, but he gave up the ghost on the way back. Too much vodka.
Just my luck to hire a drunk. And Demon, what's with him?
He failed to return?
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
The dog's small beer. No fire eating, that's the grief.
Aye, grief. No show. Oh no. What can we do?
I can't help but wonder. Must it be a fire eater who performs? What if, instead, there was, oh, I don't know, a juggler?
Just where would we find a juggler at this hour?
But say you did. Would that do as a replacement for the fire sniffler?
Well, I suppose it might.
Then I shall perform.
You? First I've heard of a juggling witcher.
Today I'm no ordinary witcher. In my youth I had a great many friends among circus folk. They taught me well. I shall gladly save you from your troubles.
Well, if that's the case, I'll announce the performance.
My first Witcher contract didn't turn out as I'd hoped, yet I still had a cracking time.
Hey, hey.
Hứng để giải
I
trí.
won't even think on the coin we lost on that fire eater. She's my only daughter.
Ah,
Shan't begrudge her any expense.
They shot me with a nice silver sword.
Best not cause any trouble at the inn.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool. May they sire many a bairn and reap gobs of coin.
Well, hello.
If I may, Shawnee, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
Em nghĩ có ở đây đâu.
Gaze oh so fierce. Mock a witcher just once and your gut he could pierce.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Touch
Where
me
you
wifey
going?
and I'll smack you sideways.
No, please, no. You do. Where you going?
Đi lùa lợn à.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, meaning.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honored. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Rồi còn đi lùa heo nữa. Đâu.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shawnee. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Đi vòng chuông đi.
Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. You see that, Shawnee? One pig penned.
Rồi. À, tin được phải đi lùa heo ạ. đất chặn đường nó mà nó vẫn cố tình nó chạy ra đây nhá, chả hiểu. Vua lùa heo.
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
Vào có một hai giây vậy.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
Vào để gì?
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shani? Ever witnessed such agility?
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through muck. You were a joy to watch.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl, that's clear. I woo and woo, yet you do not succumb. So I can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
What? That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vlodimir von Everec does his thing.
Now, who
have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Em ngã từ thiên đường xuống có đau không? Thử xem.
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens.
Why, Sarah.
Shh, my dear. No more words. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? But really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Leslie, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
I'm sorry. Nên chọn cái nào? Trên đây dưới, trên đây dưới, trên đây dưới. Một luôn đi.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now, where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
Vậy nó cầm miếng gỗ đánh thế nào?
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your gob, you ploughing gentlefolk.
Tức là còn đánh trong chuồng heo nữa chứ.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Had enough, peasant spawn? Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett? A Witcher? Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods, quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
My dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
Oh. Hết một cái đám cưới này thật đấy.
Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner,
Xuống đây ở đây.
Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Cái quét đám cưới này lâu thật đấy.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
They say dance is a mere foretaste of more intimate interaction.
Who says this?
I do, for one.
I do wonder what you mean by intimate interaction.
Oh, it's a fascinating process. One you as a scholar and medic might find especially interesting. I'd gladly explain it in detail, but it's horribly loud in here. See the ladder? Leads to a loft. Surely there we'd not be disturbed while investigating the nature of intimate interaction. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner?
I'm not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
What do you mean, hands to myself? That'd be no fun at all. Besides, I thought you two would enjoy it.
Well, I like to kiss. And get kissed. But mostly with one person at a time. And there's two of you in there.
Aye, yet only one did what set your heart aflame. Me.
Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Ooh. Chết mẹ.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vlodimir von Everec.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised.
Là thần gương đó.
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Oh my god. Please add this shit.
You must know.
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
That gingerbread's now.
I begged.
What sort of balderdash is he?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time?
Time gives the proper.
Blah 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 blah.
For how much?
That. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dim. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Rubbish. I never envied my brother.
Of course you did. He was a shining role model. Olgierd ran faster, shot truer, lifted greater weights. Olgierd learned to read first, although you tried your damnedest to beat him. As you grew up, he had his pick of girls, whereas you made do with the leftovers.
I apologize, Shawnee. I'm rather sorry you have to hear this.
Stop fooling yourself. Shani isn't here for you. She's here for Geralt. Even after death, you still play the pale imitation. Oh, by the way, Olgierd's a much better dancer.
You lying dog. That's my brother. I loved him.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it. I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shawnee, I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Ugh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now, revel on. Time won't wait.
I wager none here's ever seen a juggling witcher. Gather round, all, to behold a great wonder. A juggling witcher. The one and only. Look carefully, Shawnee. Ever seen such deft hands? I would love to show you what else they can do.
Oh my god.
So, Shawnee, was it to your liking?
It was positive.
Perhaps you care.
Most certainly would.
No need.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Were that true?
I've apologized.
I'd have you play.
Let us play.
What's your...
Everything.
No.
You shall see many new... Many...
Normally we play that the...
I needn't care.
Chơi bài đi. Chơi đỡ ngấy. Mày chơi cái quét thì ngấy vãi. Rút hết bài ra. Này có cơ hội rút bài tiếp. Mày mắc bẫy rồi. Eat a trap. Thắng làm sao được. Còn bài gì đánh nốt đi. Không đánh à? Không đánh à?
Your tits up, mate. Slap those asses' ears on your ass's noggin.
Oh, such a shame. I'd already pictured you in those ears. Quite the interesting picture, too.
I know of other ways to look interesting. I could show you.
I'll think about it.
Time to drink! We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink.
To the Witcher.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
Mày còn hoạt động nào nữa vậy lắm thế?
What's taking you so long? Bring me my ship.
Seen what he pulled from the water?
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Tain't there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Oh my god. Khổ thân người anh em.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slip.
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I'd dive to any depth for you.
Bye.
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think
What
the
the
will be
fuck?
easy, don't it?
It looks a big talk.
Huh?
See how big his stroke is.
That one's a Witcher.
Đấy.
So what?
Vâng, trở thành Witcher bơi
Famous
nhá.
for shoe fishing skills or something.
À, what the fuck? Đây rồi. Horseshoe chắc còn một đôi nữa chứ. Không có dây của đôi kia. Đôi kia xuống có lặn được kéo đâu. À đây có mấy cái cơ. Ôi. Từ lên lấy dưỡng khí đã xuống tiếp. Cái vòng tròn này chơi mất. Cái nào nhỉ? Sự là hết chưa đấy? Cái vòng tròn này vẫn còn vậy. Đáng lẽ vớt được thì nó phải báo chứ.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes ever tossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh, well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
See how quick he come up.
Ok, xong rồi.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shawnee. I'll manage fine alone.
Ai khóc vậy?
Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of it. I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two. For one must live by... But this day has changed all. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore.
It's almost midnight.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are.
You're a maid too, Shawnee.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bed with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another stein. Bride's one love eternal, bridegroom best beware, or she'll make you a cold in the coming year.
Làm gì ta cái lời nhạc vậy?
Groom a thinking a storm upon his brow. Must be second guessing if you'll get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day.
Our tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
What the fuck? Vực color nó lấy máu để làm mực ạ. còn cười nữa. Oh shit.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Ma cắt tay luôn đấy.
You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good.
Đấy, nửa đêm rồi đây. Biến mất đi. Be gone.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
Is Vlodimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vlodimir von Everec, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your moldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Nó chết sẵn rồi mà.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vlodimir von Everec will bother you no more.
Thế thì anh vẫn ở lại thêm một lát
I'd
vậy.
like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her, Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Lời khuyên từ thần gương. Tìm thứ gì cho Shani? What? À đây. Nhiệm vụ phụ ở Midnight Clear. Nhân vật à? Shani chữ S chắc ở cuối rồi đúng không? Shani, Shani, Shani. Đây. Rồi, mình kéo đọc. Mình để máy tự đọc.
Witcher! Witch hunters everywhere! Everywhere!
Chỗ này không có, chỗ này có cái gì? Xem xét à?
A Rowan. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite the romantic.
Tặng cái gì cũng được tính rồi.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things about you. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
Thế có xét không?
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Dạo đi.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vlodimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
That was background. What I remember most, the mood, the feelings, the people I met, and those I met for the second time in my life.
You're right. I was up to my elbows in work, but those were good times. They're nice memories.
For me too.
Làm gì thì làm đi nào.
You needn't
Please.
worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent. But don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Oh, thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Thì quét dài
I
ra
don't
đấy.
know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Doubt your mother's that unbending? You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not. But it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
Shit.
That was Vlodimir, not me, remember?
But pretend for a moment it had been you, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
Chắc chỉ một vậy.
If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him and walk off.
I don't believe that. You'd let the opportunity pass?
I don't need opportunities like that.
Changed your style.
Let's say I've grown choosy.
You say that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have. Guess who?
Yes.
Oh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vlodimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
Uh-oh. Đặc sản. Giặt đâu. Well.
So, how'd it compare?
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vlodimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Promised you this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vlodimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
Nhìn là thấy nghi nghi lắm rồi đấy.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
Fly me to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look,
And let me
it's right there,
see
in the middle of the lake.
among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
oh my god. Oh, shit. Oh shit. Shit. À đồ sao nó cứ để lộ vậy? Mẹ, YouTube thế này nó đánh mấy cái gậy vào thì chết. Cái này là do game nhá, anh YouTube ơi. Tất cả là do game đấy. Sweet. Mẹ anh phải thủ. Xong chưa? Để còn mẹ. Rồi sáng luôn cơ à?
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm. I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
No, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shani, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Cuối cùng xong. Thôi mặc quần áo vào đi, tiếp tục nhiệm vụ đi. Hơi lạc đề rồi đấy.
Move it.
43.000 tiền, chúng ta đang ở khu vực này. Ok, ở đây thì có một cái kho báu này. Có 100 bước rồi. Đợt này hơi lâu. Có kho báu ở đây. Ai bị sát hại đây? Thấy đồ đã. Thằng này nó tộng ra đâu, cái áo ở đâu mất dạy thật. Lát phải đi chỉnh kiểu tóc nữa.
A storm, damn it.
À. Có cái gì không? Ngoài mấy con ma này thôi. Trong hầm mộ này có cái gì không? Hay lại có mấy con ma khác? Ô, người mẹ người gì? Vào đây, vào đây, vào đây. Vào đây. À. Vào đây, vào đây, vào đây. Vào đây, vào đây, vào đây. Đâu rồi? Chết chưa? Chạy đi đâu ấy? Rồi. Cũng mất thời gian phết đấy. Xem là mẹ bệnh viên rủ canh giữ cái gì nào. Sao là cả. Xong ở đây. Bullshit. Còn một cái ở đây. Ủa xa đấy nhỉ. Đầu tiên tính này. Mình sẽ chạy lên đây này, chạy lên đây, chạy về đây, chạy về đây.
Let's go.
Nào, come on. Giờ đi đánh quái giải trí sau một cái quest dài vậy rồi. Giờ ăn hơi lâu, quest để hơi lâu này hơi ngán chút.
I live, I die, I live again. Witness me, brothers.
Một sọc này. Ê. Thằng nào bắn cung vậy?
Given me no choice.
Hồi đi, hồi đi. Hồi đi. Có gì nhặt để đi bán không? Lát đi bán kiếm thêm chút tiền. Không rõ chế bộ giáp Grandmaster sẽ tốn bao nhiêu tiền nữa. Chúng ta phải chuẩn bị cho chắc. Ôi, xa phết nhỉ.
Might want to look at the map.
Tất cùng ở thế giới cái gì? Ông nó đi đến chỗ dọc đường thẳng má. Chỗ đánh dấu kia mà. Có đi cố tình đi ra ngoài đâu.
Eternal fire!
Eternal fire! Fire! Mày bắn cung, mày bắn cung. Mà bắn cung đấy, thằng nào ấy? Thằng khốn này. Phải. Cái chết đâu nhỉ? Trên này đúng không? Sơ đồ chế tác Order of the Flaming Rose Gauntlet. Bộ của bọn hiệp sĩ hoa hồng lửa đúng không? Mình Witcher mà, mặc đồ Witcher thôi. Giờ đấy vẫn còn dấu hỏi chấm vậy.
That's it, Roach.
Let's go. Kho báu được canh giữ bởi ai? From who?
Come on.
Vãi, đánh giật rừng ạ. Ui ác, hữu hiệu vãi. Hai con lợn. Hết lợn chưa? Chỉ là mấy con lợn con thôi mà. Thế thôi á? Rose chạy đâu đấy? Ra đây, đây này. Không có gió hỏi chấm nào ở gần nữa. Để làm quét rồi.
Sir Knights, leave us be, we beg you.
Nhầm nhiệm vụ rồi, có phải nhiệm vụ đấy đâu. Bảo sao rồi chỗ tele nó lạ. Có thợ cắt tóc ở đây không nhờ? Muốn đuổi kiểu tóc quá. Thích kiểu tóc Dante kia cơ.
How much for a herring? Why?
Need to chat.
I'm all in.
Vlodimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vlodimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Need something else?
Đốt cái điều thứ ba đi, nhanh lên.
Third wish. Time I stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I will say to something. Then we'll chat. You there. Yank the herring out the barrel.
Come on, none of this dallying.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shites about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside.
Nhiệm vụ của mày dài quá đấy, thằng khốn.
The Aphiri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the 3rd.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
3rd task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Yes.
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible. Succeed and that's the end of me. Fail and you'll not be back.
3rd wish, still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that bloom. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
Least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
Fine.
Riviera, I presume. Everyone to me! To me!
Stay out of my way.
Nó lại xóa 2 cái hiệu ứng kiểu của mình à? Đéo hiểu đấy.
Have we not met before? In Lock Point.
Mẹ mình suốt ngày ghi là 2 cái này sẽ tồn tại vĩnh viễn, không hết hạn. Thì đéo nào chơi xong cốt truyện thì nó lại mất. Oh God.
Come on, Roach.
Đi nào, nhanh nào. Giờ xử lý thật là nhanh rồi.
Hey-ya. Mighty rusty and covered in creepers. Need another way in.
Em đi cổng khác. Đi bay.
Hey! You hear me? Kendrick, you there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me off.
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother, my little, why'd I ever come here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought Manor's been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
Mm-hmm. So you're a thief.
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead? Kendrick went to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was
Không
that?
phải.
One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's a stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You...
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Good.
Pretty sprawling, this estate. Someone's still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though. Fresh manure. Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold. Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who? A grave here?
Trỏ đến.
What are you doing in a place like this? Best shoe before you get hurt.
Đây nghe một số tiếng động ở đây này. Không, nó ở ngoài nhà này. Khá là
Somebody's still taking care of the place.
mèo đen.
I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That... digging. Someone dragged a wounded man through here.
À đủ. Thế thì có thằng đấy bị giết xong đang bị chôn
Prints
rồi.
from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden.
Xếp game này. Cho chắc. Ai đang chôn đây?
A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves.
Nè. 9/10 là chết rồi. Còn đang bị chôn. Ai đó đang chôn xác thằng đấy ở đây.
Graves, unmarked, laid out in rows like garden beds. Hey. Hear me?
Ủa, kiếm đẹp. Kiếm nó cứ về kim long, cứ có ánh vàng.
Other thief. Bodies mutilated. Who are you?
Zurich à? Kẻ trộm mộ à? Ồ, không có mặt. Slenderman. No face, faceless. Caretaker. Có quái vật không? Không quan tâm con này. Hoàng tử ếch. Ồ, Ziren. Không tìm thấy tài liệu về con này. Ô, nó sợ ác đấy. Mất nhiều máu lắm. Sợ ba máu. Sao nó hơi máu? Ui, nó hút máu này. Ơi. À. Ê, sao chúng nó cứ lặn thế? Mày. Ui, khỏe điên. Một trong những con quái vật mạnh vãi đái.
What the fuck was that? No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everec? Yes, we know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everec home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions. So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
Danh một quái vật, còn nãy tôi đoán là quái vật. Ồ, nó là quái vật cổ đại. Ồ, Care Checker. Yêu với Queen đấy. Sao yêu với Queen mà mình dùng AH nó mất cái tỷ máu đấy nhỉ? Mình tưởng là yêu với AH ạ, lúc đầu đọc nó có thông tin. Spam chiêu kia nó mất cả ôi máu.
I'm afraid.
Xin đừng dọa em. Em yêu bông vía, xin đừng nhát em.
What the hell?
Ma. Oh shit.
Gotta be careful.
Nhà thiếu nó có ma thế.
What the hell was that? Olgierd as I've never known him. A different man then.
Nước éo để dâu hả? Có chuyện gì với cái gia đình này vậy? Dùng AH không phá được thanh gỗ này. Cái bàn ăn nó đỏ lòm. Xem xét.
Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
Quái vật có thể hút được máu, khỏe thật đấy. Đéo này sẽ phép win.
Someone out to stop me.
Back off.
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. Fire damage. Interesting.
Nhà này còn sách, đéo lút nữa. Chỗ nào nhỉ? Khóa. Thế đi đâu mới là cửa đúng? Lóc. Cái gì cũng lóc thế này. Tìm ở tầng trên của khu biệt thự nhưng mà có thấy éo đâu. À, ra ban công mà đi bằng khác à? Đúng rồi.
Your head from my saddle.
Yeah. À. Câu đấy. Ui. Nó hồi máu. Vào đây. Cái hồi máu thế này không phải là cách. Khỏe thế. Lại còn có chiếc hút máu. Đấy. Cái combat cái này thỉnh thoảng đúng ngu thật. Sao để ăn được con này? Chạy à? Tôi chạy được đéo đâu, bị nhốt được con đâu. Mẹ dùng phép này khỏe quá. Phép này xử lý mẹ mọi việc rồi.
was that?
Nó đúng là phải biết cách đánh mới đánh
Bed
được.
chamber. Iris was supposed to be here.
Lấy rồi mà.
Lovely couple.
Cái nhà này có cái gì loot không? Chết khô
Gotta be
này.
her. Damn it.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
Where? Oh my god. Chỗ cái ghế này hả?
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
Too close to the house.
I'll keep searching.
Chỗ này thì sao?
Iris von Everec adored flowers.
But she would never want to destroy them.
All right, I'll dig the grave somewhere else. This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everec have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death, worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that. Can't say much about Iris von Everec, but I do know I like her paintings. It's a shame her art couldn't bring her greater comfort. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death.
Thế đặt
Your name's inscribed in this sketchbook. Perhaps
Đặt
you'd
đồ
like
lên.
it to be buried with you.
đặt đồ lên. Hai người muốn nói thêm gì không?
You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself.
Là một con ma mà.
Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you.
Mà phải vào thế giới tranh hả?
Should I follow you? All right.
Witcher. Cái nghề nó bạc. Tại sao ma cũng được liệt vào loại quái vật vậy?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
Đây nhiều khói đen này. Mà tại sao không phải vậy? Ong hả?
Not your lucky day.
Nhẹ nào. Nhẹ này. Phép này quá mạnh.
Olgierd and his wife look frozen mid-motion.
One of her memories.
It is blurred, incomplete. You must restore it.
Tattered decorations for a special occasion. Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. A wedding veil?
Thấy chưa?
Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
God damn it all. Not bad.
Đấy, đông ấy, đông.
Someone's humming. A
Lại
wraith?
cái con gì đây? Không phải.
No, a nightmare.
A fear crystallized, one you must now face.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too. The painting, a Toussaint wine. Expensive.
Ờ, thế là mình nhập đồ lắp vào bức tranh hả? Không người ngồi này cái tạm thời.
Fire was burning in the painting. Still something missing though. Candles also need lighting. Candles also need lighting. Olgierd's wife liked flowers. Judging by the ornamentation, this might be hers.
Xem nào. À không, cái nến ngoài cùng là nó không đốt.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd? Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
So let's follow him. Not you again. Don't like this place.
Lên tầng.
The bedchamber. The nightshirt. Never worn, I think. Wash basin. Bloodstains on it. Probably not right. Towel stained with blood. Wick's almost gone.
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvellous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Another blurred memory. She painted Olgierd, but the details are off. Living tableau's missing something. Goblet, like the one in the painting. Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it. Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
Xem lại
Still
tranh.
not right.
Nho, táo. Hồi nãy mới đặt bát hoa quả mà đúng không? Nho ở giữa đi. Cốc ở trên, táo ở dưới à? Mẹ, real.
Living tableau.
Cốc đi. Ở bên phải.
Here.
Táo. Ở giữa. Nho. Trái.
Fits, I think. Still not right.
Cơ lơ cơ tớ. Táo với cốc đâu? Nghiền thật đấy. Nếu biết đặt thế nào cho nào.
Living tab.
À.
This goes here. Maybe this. Maybe on this side. Finally, just like the picture.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this?
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd!
Đi đâu?
Master von Evereck's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them. Then I can set out the candles. Chalk. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter. Blood? For some kind of magic, I bet. Beeswax candles. Blood pacts, or on foreign presences. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles.
Này, lên đọc lại cuốn sách à. Vật phẩm là nhiệm vụ đâu? Đây. Vòng tròn và hành trình liền mạch không bị đứt gãy, nét vẽ phải chắc chắn với viên phấn đã trượt trong tay, vì dù chỉ là một bước chân dẫm nhầm chỗ, do bất cả nấy ra manh quấy của con Resistance cũng có thể khiến đường kẻ bị nghe. Vòng tròn phải được bảo vệ thêm một lớp rào chắn nữa dưới dạng ngọn nến bằng sáp bong đang cháy. Khi đó vòng tròn bảo vệ mới đủ chắc chắn và trở thành nhà tù không thể thoát được con Resistance. Thế là cũng éo hiểu cho lắm.
All right, let's try.
Đặt nến lên đỉnh của vòng tròn chắc là 3 nhỉ? Có đúng không?
How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
Triệu là cái gì đây? Con Resistance là con gì? Lại quái vật ám nào đây?
Soba camisa iada. Soba camisa ebarasas. What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
Từ trong tranh hả?
Damn it, smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter, get inside. Old Gear didn't let them in. They froze to death.
Vào đâu? À, đây.
Olgierd, Iris, and her father. So this is when he started smoking. A beer tankard. But there was vodka in it to the last drop. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings. Probably not right.
Còn nào nữa?
A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd. Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here,
Forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Cái này cũng là con Gun mà. Spectre nhưng lại là Gun. Chiều đánh như Gun.
Then Von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
Quét dài nữa. Tìm hiểu quá khứ của thằng này thôi, có cái gì đâu. Caretaker đó.
We spent much time together here, the three of us.
Animal hair.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
A large clay bowl. Small bowl. For soup, maybe? Claw scratches. There we go. Think this was yours. Single place setting. No others on the table. A platter. Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you with her. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
Ồ, một trận chiến nữa. Hơi đông đấy. Đông thì phải làm gì ạ? Còn chém liên tục mà.
How you like that silver?
Ui, ui, ui. Mẹ. Mất cái đứa bàn phím nữa. Hôm qua nó chém mấy thằng chém liên tục liền. Spam Queen, chả lẽ Spam Queen nhỉ?
Goodbye, Geralt. And you'll not be back.
Ôi. Đó, niệm phép Queen ấy chứ.
You undo. You'll complete your tasks. Live happily ever after.
Ui rồi.
Goodbye, Geralt. Fail. Be back. Live happy.
Điều gì vậy? What the fuck? Tôi thốt là khảo chém gì nhỉ? Mẹ nó chém vậy. Cứ... Fuck mày đi. She's not.
The witcher. The sky. Damn. As lifeless and boring outside.
Wow. Thằng nào thằng thật. Mẹ mày chém đến tội luôn. Chả lẽ dùng Jiren? Phép nào? Yếu với phép nào vậy? Mày chém mệt nghỉ luôn mà.
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher. The Witcher should soon be better. The skies fail. You'll not be back.
Thì còn thiếu hiểu cái này đánh được. Thầm cứt vậy. Rút thời gian dùng phép luôn mà.
Death holds no surprise.
Come on.
As lifeless and boring as a bone outside.
Trời ơi, mẹ đỡ éo đỡ được.
That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
Dạ, chém được chó đi. Sợ phép nào? Hay dùng áp xi nhỉ? Chưa thử. Thử hết 5 cái phép rồi xem phép nào đánh được.
As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside.
What? Lost your nerve?
Lối build này, em biết đánh kiểu gì.
Death holds no surprises.
Come on.
You wonder that complete your tasks. Live happily ever after. Fail, and you'll not be back. As lifeless and boring as a boulder. You'll not be back.
Not bad.
As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside. The sky's weak.
Bổ đầu thế.
As lifeless and boring as a boulder at the roadside.
Thôi, cũng được. Né liên tục. Queen không chịu được phép hồi không kịp.
You're not him.
Phải cái quẹt lâu vai đái.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
Có gì thì nói con mẹ nó đi. Lâu vực lời.
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, How is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Chồng cô có kẻ thù rất mạnh.
Shouldn't worry about him at all. He's no longer the man you loved.
So his heart remains hardened. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose.
Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
Không nói hẳn là cái gì chiếc gương có thể bị vỡ.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
Oh my gosh. Better run. Nói chung là éo quan tâm với thằng Âu kia nó bị có mẹ gì cả. Chỉ cần làm xong việc thôi. Nó bị kéo gì mà nó triệu hồi quỷ lên vậy. Giờ nó bỏ vợ đi. Và nó làm mấy trò khùng điên với thằng thần gương. I don't give a shit. Chỗ này có chốt tele gần nào không? Fuck. Ta lấy bông hồng về cho vợ, cho mày từ đây.
Go, go.
Chạy đi, trời ơi. Dốc của ông chạy rồi. À.
Shot to death. Watch your step. Just 2 points, and be quick about it.
Please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle.
Geralt! Oi, waiter looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Tránh đường toàn đấm cho phát.
Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. It's my treat.
Nó có thể dừng thời gian để mà khỏe đấy. Thần thánh cũng khác. Rất mạnh.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities, like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, "I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared." End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Đánh cả cướp. Để chết luôn hả?
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple. Got it?
Aye, got it. Hold there! Your friend, the medic, she were here. Asked that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Good folk, did you see?
You're stranger to the bottle,
literally dropped dead.
He were there, alive, a moment ago.
Blind drunk he was. Maybe he fainted.
À đây ngay gần rồi. Nói chuyện với Sunny xem có thông tin mới gì không.
Honor in the fatherland.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor, where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me, you know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Lưu game. Video này cũng khá là dài rồi. Hẹn gặp các bạn ở số Witcher kế tiếp nha.